Hi, this is Revontuli. Today on the Hunter Colour of the Wild, we're at Revontuli Coast, continuing our moose hunt for the Great One moose. It's going well. I've had 9 diamonds up to yet, and I've just spotted 2 enormous diamond moose. They could even beat my personal best, which I got the other day actually, the first time in my moose guide for Revontuli Coast. Check it out if you've already seen it. A lot of people requested it, and I couldn't believe it. I come to this little lake. It's on the right hand side. I never actually used to come to this lake. I used to ignore it because it's quite a long walk from the outpost. But yeah, I shot one of the diamonds, and just as I looked to my right, I just seen these massive paddles going through the forest, and I thought, that is big. And I looked at his score estimate, and you'll see in a minute, I've never had one that sort of big. And I thought, wow, that could be my new personal best. Now, if anyone knows and plays the Hunter Colour of the Wild, hunts moose, a 300 moose is sort of like, it's like the top sort of scoring moose you sort of get. That's what you aim for trophy-wise. And we've got 2 to shoot in this video. Now, when you come to this location, you've got to approach it really carefully, because where I am now, normally, them in front of me, for example, they'll start to run. But I'm not bothered about those. He's to the right over here in the forest. So I'm hoping we don't spook him. We could go around to the left more, but it's a bit of an awkward location. But I do get a lot of good male moose here. And like I said, I used to not come here for a start. I didn't put it in the rotation. And one day I thought, let's just go over there, have a look. And there was a diamond there as soon as I went there. And that happens at a lot of locations. When you don't visit them, you often get animals stacked up at that location because it's not been shot at. So it does happen quite a lot. So that's why you need to know where all your need zones are. There could be something special sitting at that one location you never can be bothered to visit because it's too much hassle or takes a little bit of time. Make sure you go there because there's probably something nice there. So he was on my right here. I might do a video on 300 versus a 338 next. I've been testing them out and I'm still not sure which is my favourite. I do use the 300 more often, so it may be that. But what is your favourite rifle? But yeah, that might be the next video, we'll see. I've got an epic Where the Hunter video in the making as well. You're going to love that. Warts and all, as I always film that. He wasn't over there. That's one zone, but he wasn't there. He was closer, this closest zone. Is he there? Or is he in the forest? Hopefully we haven't spooked him. But wait till you see his score estimate. I'm so excited to shoot this moose. I think it will be a personal best. We'll see. What did you think about yesterday's live stream with Expansive Worlds and Jackson showing Emerald Coast, Australia for the first time? We even got to see a kangaroo. He was resting. But Jackson weren't hunting, and it's still work in progress for that. But it shouldn't be long. Can't wait. It's one of the most hyped maps since Colour of the Wild release. So everyone's buzzing about it. We know we've got a fallow deer, great one. We know animals from yesterday. I did a recap. Watch that if you haven't already seen it. We learned that red deer, fallow deer, feral goats, they're getting remastered furs. So I can't wait to see what they look like. Alligators have been upgraded at Mississippi. They're going to be more aggressive, different behaviours. That's a real big plus. Bobcats are having their population reset for drinking need zone time. So there's quite a lot of changes going off and lots of tweaks. And I can't wait to see this next update. Fallow deer, great one as well. One of my most wanted great ones. We're definitely going to be after those. And let's see if we can get a shot on this moose. Could be a new personal best. Absolutely monstrous estimate, as you can see. But he's goes back to me. Come on, moose, move. Come on. I'm just going to gradually go closer because you may turn. Oh, yes. Thank you. And here we go. And that's why I like the 300. There's no messing about with moose with a 300. That's why I'm still not sure. I think the reload's a little quicker than the 338. We need to check that out, actually. Do a side-by-side comparison. So we may do that in the next video. But the 300 never lets me down. I love when you just shoot the moose and they start to run and they just nosedive into the ground. It's such a good gun. But they're mainly on the right hand side of this lake. But it is a really good place, and I've had a lot of good moose here. But is he going to break my personal best? Now my personal best is, I think it's 300 and 300.42, I think. We shot it recently in the guide, I should have remembered. But we'll have a look if this one doesn't make it. If it goes over that, this should definitely be my new personal best moose. And look at that, what a rack. You always know when it's got those two massive hands on the front of the palms that it's a big moose. Right. No! He's just under our last one. He is a 620 kilo max weight moose. He's got the rack, but he's just slightly by a fraction than the one we shot in the moose guide. I really thought it was going to be our new personal best. Now I wonder if the second one will do it. We'll see in a minute. We'll go after him next. But he is a monster moose. Like I say, 300 mooses are not common. They're a proper trophy moose. That is a monster diamond moose. So I'm happy to get him. One more step towards a Great One moose. I'm hoping I can get a Great One moose before the update, and then I can focus on fallow. If not, we'll just continue and we'll hop between them. That's what I think I'll do. But fallow, I'm not going to lie, I'm going to grind them hard. Can't wait to hunt them, and I'm looking forward to it. Right, let's go and see if this other moose will break our personal best. Now, I spotted him, but it's right at the end of the day. Sometimes he turns up at this location, sometimes he doesn't, and he's decided he wants to walk off now. So this isn't going to be the easiest of shots, especially on a trophy that could be my new personal best. But, there goes. Was the shot good? The health hasn't popped up. I hate it when it happens. You're not sure whether to take the second shot, but we don't need to because it's good. We'll take this other one, it's a shooter. Basically I'm shooting level 3s, level 4s and level 5s. That's all I'm doing. Leaving 2s and 1s, let them build up. That's all we're doing. Nice and simple. Check out my moose guide if you want to know how I'm hunting Revontuli Coast. It is the best moose map. It's so simple. It's beautiful. It's really clear, good visibility. And it's casual. Casual fun. That's why I like it. Right, I'm going to run around the other side. But yeah, what you're looking forward to most in the Hunter Call of Wild this year? I wonder what map we'll get next. Will it be Africa 2.0? Again, Australia, one of the most wanted maps for many years. So what's next? Is it Africa? Africa 2.0 is right up there. A lot of people would love it. And that would end the year with a bang. So it'll be interesting to see what's after this. Also, what other content, like mini packs, so like weapon packs. What weapons would you like next? New ones. Would you like small guns? Any more bows? Any kind of muzzle loaders? Let me know in the comments what you'd like next, weapons wise, for a new weapon pack. So, I shot this just before we come. Here we go. As I said, level 3s, level 4s, level 5s. The diamonds are respawning quite nicely. I've noticed my level 4s are growing in number, which is a good sign. That means basically a lot of bigger moose are spawning now, and as you can see I'm getting these 300s as well, so maybe a Great One mooses soon, I hope so. I just couldn't get into Medved Tiger. I was having nice moose there, I had rares there, I was getting the diamonds, but the moose weren't respawning right for me, and it was getting caught up for some reason and not at the zones. I tried NEM, New England Mountains. It's absolutely stunning, but the river is awkward to manoeuvre and get about. So I thought I'd try Revontuli Coast, and as soon as I started here I knew straight away this is where I was going to try and get my Great One moose. Such a great reserve. A bit underrated actually. When everyone was Great One grinding and Tiawara got its changes, a lot of people sort of just jumped straight to Tiawara to hunt red deer because it's so amazing and a lot of fun and you get a lot of money. And Revontuli didn't really get like the boost off it deserved. But because New England Mountains didn't really hit the mark a lot of people thought it was going to be, it's a beautiful map, but some of the areas to hunt are not the most fun. A lot of people have jumped back to Revontuli Coast and now discovering how good a map this is for a lot of species. Not just whitetail, which a lot of people came to hunt here, which is amazing. But they're learning the moose, all the different bird species. People are getting into that now, hunting all these small birds, because a lot of people haven't got these small bird trophies. So it's a good challenge, it's fun, you can hunt good species here. So it's really ramped up the amount of players playing Revontuli Coast at the minute. And I understand why now. Now I'm spending quite a bit of time here. I've got to say, it's very underrated, this map. It's a really good reserve. So I need some of the diamond trophies or some of the small bird species on here. So I think we'll be hunting some of those. There's also wildfowl. I'm not hunting many of those on Revontuli Coast, so I think I'm going to have to go after some of those, set some decoys up, see what we can get. What's your favourite map in the Hunter Call of the Wild? Let me know in the comments. I honestly don't know. One of my favourites is probably not one of many other people's favourites. Do you know what it is? Parque Fernando. Another underrated map. I spent so long hunting there when it first came out, and it is one of my favourite maps. We need to go back there actually. Fancy going back. I've not been there for a while. I was trying to get a super rare puma there, and I hunted them like night and day for a long time, many months. But I ended up with a mythical melanistic, but I wanted a legendary, obviously rare, super rare. But it never happened. But maybe it will. We'll have to go back. I fancy doing some water buffalo hunting as well. Not hunted them for a while. Mule deer. Mule deer great one is my number one great one I'd like personally. What would be your number one choice for great one? Be interesting to see what we get after fallow. A lot of people think it might be wild boar. Could be elk. Be interesting to see what's next. They normally base it off the base game, whatever's on Leighton or Hirsch. So he's got the two big palms. Is he going to be as big as the last one or bigger? Yes! Haha, he is. He's only a fraction over my personal best, but he is my new personal best diamond moose. Absolute monster. I'm happy with his shot as well. Weren't an easy one. But yeah, look at that. An absolute beast. And that's why 300 moose are monster moose. They really are big. Got 3 of these now this week, so that is my new personal best. We'll have to stick him in a lodge. I don't know where we're going to put him. But I hope you enjoyed the hunt today. It broke my new personal best on moose, an absolute monster diamond moose on the Hunter Call of the Wild. I'm Ron McTube. Please subscribe to my YouTube channels, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.